these two things are very important to have if you're trying to work with brands. I feel like if you're trying to message a brand, you definitely need to send them a and a. Without these two things, it's going to be pretty difficult to even work with the brand, honestly. The definitely save you in a lot of situations, and a could definitely show the brand your vibe and your intentions for this photo shoot. So let's get into it. What's up, guys? You're watching Why So Negative, and my name is Joshua. Today, well, pause. I totally forgot to talk about the subscribers and the viewers. Hey, if you are a subscriber to this channel, thank you for coming back and watching this video. I appreciate you guys. If you're a viewer that hasn't subscribed yet, welcome. You still matter. Hit that subscribe button whenever you feel like it's your time to. I understand. It's fine. I'll wait. Have you subscribed yet? No? That's cool. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that like button, share the video, comment, keep this channel engaging. And yeah, so let's get into the video right now. This video is about a brand that I shot with, and their name is Foofan. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about my experience shooting with this brand and things that I feel like most photographers should know, and that's a treatment. A treatment is so important to have going forward with a brand. If you're trying to message them in DMs, don't do that. Maybe you could be like, hey, I sent you guys an email, check it out, and tag your email, or you could just email them, and you can email them a treatment, and that treatment will show them that you're serious, and the vibe and the ideas that you have for a photo shoot for that brand. So for me, because I shot with this brand before already, I didn't really have to make them a treatment, and even so, you still have to make a treatment if it's a brand that you shot with already. This brand, Foofan, they just sent me a treatment because they already knew the vibe that they wanted. If you are a brand, I feel like making a treatment and sending it to a photographer that you already want to work with is probably one of the best things you can do, unless you're more trying to see what the photographer can do for you. But yeah, this brand, for me though, they sent me a treatment, and I was more than happy to look through it because it kind of make my job a little bit easier. So the first image on this treatment is Foofan scarf photo shoot. It showed the location, it showed the time, and it showed the date. Yeah, I shot this in April. Let's not talk about that. So the second slide is about models. I'm very grateful about that, just because I feel like as a photographer, it's good to see who you're going to be photographing. Sometimes you just do a campaign shoot, you just go, or a photo shoot, you just go, and the models are already there for you by the brand, and you're sitting here like, okay, cool, and you just take the shots. But I feel like putting that in a treatment as a photographer and a brand is really important, just so you know that the party that you're going to be working with can see the type of people that are going to be modeling for the photo shoot. The third slide is vanity, so clothing, makeup, hair, shoes. I think that is really important too. As a photographer, I feel like if you're making a treatment, you should definitely put the type of styling you want the models to be wearing in the photo shoot for the brand, or even if it's you hitting up a agency to shoot with their models. If you're doing that, you especially need to show the type of clothing that you want them to wear, the type of hairstyle, the shoes, the makeup, the ambiance. All that shit really matters, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm really happy that she showed me. The third slide is vanity. It just gives me the vibe of what they're going to be wearing in the shoot, so I know the color palette and everything I need to know already as a photographer. So the fourth one is just headshots. The fourth slide is headshots, showing the type of headshots that she wanted in her photo shoot. The fifth one is the same thing, just showing the type of photographs she wants for like waist up shots. These are pretty cool. The sixth one is about a group photo shoot. This is dope just because like I was really excited to shoot some group pictures like this. The way that she had it in the treatment was fire, and I was like, okay, I could definitely do some shots like this. The seventh one is product shots, showing the different type of things that you could do with the scarf. Tie it on the back, tie it on your hand, you know, swing it around, all that stuff. So she's just showing the vibe of the product. So all of these little like mood boards that she has on her treatment, we didn't take any shots like this for real. We took a lot of e-commerce photos, so that's what she really wanted. So her treatment didn't really translate into the photos that we took because that's not the vibe that she wanted. But hey, it is what it is. So let's talk about the BTS real quick. So I had a friend that came with me that shot some BTS. Her name is May. She's a great photographer and also even getting better at video. So go check her work out. Link in the description. Yeah, so let's just watch the BTS real quick and let's see how that shoot went. And yeah, see you guys soon. So the BTS, that was a fun day. It was very difficult. We had to shoot, 4 different looks within 2 hours, and we had 3 different models, and each model needed their individual pictures. That's a possibility of shooting all of that within 2 hours, but it's also very difficult. I can't shoot with flash on my camera unless I have a little like attachment port that I usually use for my camera, the Fuji X-T4. I was using my flash, and then the flash just wasn't working at one point. I was testing the flash out on May. Great, came out beautiful. The model came in frame. I literally same settings. I took the photograph, it looked terrible, and I was like, holy smokes. So I was trying to fix it real quick, took it again, it was not working. I was like, wow, this is getting crazy. And then the brand owner came up to me and was like, yo, like, is everything okay? You know, just doing what she had to do. But it was very like over my neck the whole time. Like even before that instance, over my neck the whole time. And I was just like, yo, I couldn't think properly after that. So I was like, you know what? I broke down the whole setup. I couldn't use their strobe lights that they had inside the studio because my camera does not have a hot shoe mount. Maybe they had some type of like attachment port. Oh my god, they do. They do. Do they? I don't know. I never looked at their strobe lights because I only had 2 hours, and I was like, yo, I'm not trying to figure that shit out right now. So basically I took a V-mount, a V-flat board, and I covered the windows for the first half while I was shooting with the strobe light. I thought that would be a smart idea. Honestly, it was pretty dumb. So I took the V-flat off of the window, and then I put the model next to the window. I put the V-flat on the white side because black subtract light, white adds to light. So I put the V-flat like this basically, so it hits the back of the wall, but it's also reflecting to the model's face. The window's on the right side, the model's in the middle, and just having some good light control going back and forth. Every time the clouds moved though, I had to keep changing settings just because I was trying to get a consistent look for this e-commerce picture. I did not want to cut them out and put them in a white background because to me that's not going to give like a real feeling, and I wanted like a real like a real feeling photo. I didn't want to Photoshop it at all. So even though some people would have just Photoshopped it, but to me I don't really think that's a nice look. During the whole BTS, I'm not sure if you guys could tell, the models felt very uncomfortable. I was even very uncomfortable. I never had my hands shake while taking a picture. I was sweating so clammy. I turned to May and I was like, bro, I'm shaking. Like the modeling, I mean the brand and the owner of the brand definitely was stressing me out. But we got the shoot done, and yeah. So now let's talk about the photos. The photograph was pretty cool. Let's talk about my favorite photographs. They're all pretty similar, so I won't show them all. But boom, one right here. Fufan scarf on her head. This one goes really tough. This one is really tough to me just because like you could kind of see the logo on her head. There's Fufan, and yeah, I really like how it's really evenly lit. Everything's really nice on this photograph. Very just simple. This photograph right here is probably my favorite one, a little bit more than the first one I showed you, just because I feel like in this photograph she's like perfectly lit. The background is a little bit more just like, I don't know, I think it's the same, but I just love how her head is tilted a little bit more. You can see her cheekbones are so like defined, but also on top of that you see the scarf head a lot more better. You see Fufan a lot more better. You don't see the A, but you see the rest of the lettering, and I feel like it's a better image than the first one a little bit, even though they're basically the same photograph. Yeah. Oh, this model right here, her name is I don't know what, but I'll put it down in the description. You guys could give her a follow if you would like. Just a back picture of the scarf. Like I said, we are really focusing on giving each model individual pictures that's face front, sideways, and back, showing off the scarf. So that's what we did. I think it came out pretty cool, pretty clean, so yeah. This right here is a group picture. Yeah, the only thing I really wish for group shots that I took, I wish I had like a stronger strobe light, or just a strobe light in general, just because I would have shot this in like an aperture of 8, maybe even 16, and just like blast a flash on them, just so I have some type of like depth in the photo. I really hate how you could kind of see on the right side of the photograph it's like kind of like blue, on the left side it's kind of warm, and it's not really balanced correctly in my eyes. But it came out, we got the image, great job for me, I guess. But realistically, moving forward, if I'm doing a shoot like this again, I would really love to use some flash so I get that really sharp image that I was really looking for. And yeah, but I didn't have enough time, and yeah, only like 2 hours to shoot so many different images. We took a lot of photos. It was hectic, but yeah. Moving forward though, if I could combat what I was going through, is definitely practice on your own time. Photography is a very expensive hobby that you can get into, but if you could practice or find a studio or even make your own studio and just keep practicing, that would definitely help you a lot. So when you get into these situations, it's like a walk in the park. This right here, the same thing I said before, I really wish that I had some type of strobe light just so the girl in the far back corner wouldn't be as blurry as she is right now. But I know that there's some type of AI technology now that you could basically, any blurry picture you can make it non-blurry by this AI program. So that's really cool. Never used it yet. I don't know where to find it, but once I do, I definitely want to like do a video about the blurriness of like the AI program. I think that's really freaking cool. Yeah, this is just, I really love this photograph. This photograph right here too is probably one of my favorite ones. I love how they're all interacting with the scarf, straight serious face, just like how like the brand is. The brand is very just like sleek or whatever. So I really love how they're just holding that straight mug. But to break that feeling, I told the girl in the front to kind of give me like a shocked face, just because I felt like, I don't know, it gave a little bit more to the image and then just like straight serious face. Yeah, so I really love how they're like holding the scarf, they're kind of pulling on it. They pulled on it till like it kind of made like a triangle within the shape of the scarf, and it hit perfectly, and it said Fufan within that shape. And I feel like it kind of gave something to the photograph. It was something like, it wasn't intentional, but it looked like it was, and it came out really good. So yeah, that right there, this is probably my favorite photograph of the whole photo shoot. And everything else I have right now is just like simple, just headshots of the models. So yeah, my thoughts on the photo shoot is, if I had a strobe light, it would have been a lot more easier for me. I really wish the agency, I really wish the brand would have picked a different location, but they only picked that location because they really wanted it for their TikToks more than the photo shoot. The natural light was perfect, but not for the type of photo shoot that they were going for, so that kind of ruined me a lot, but I made it work. And yeah, man, I feel like that's really it I could say about this photo shoot. Nothing too crazy. I do want to say, have contracts though. Contracts are very important to have. If you don't have a contract, a modeling agency, a brand could definitely screw you over. So make sure as a creative you have a contract. And I'm even at the point in my life that I'm gonna give my mom or grandma a contract if they want to work with me. Give everyone who wants to work with you a contract. Your friend, coworker, whoever it is, bro. Everybody needs a contract to not only save the client, but to also save yourself too. It's very important for everyone to have that moving forward as a creative. So the two very important things that you need to even contact the brand is a treatment, so they know what you're trying to do with them, and a contract to protect you but also the brand as well. So guys, that was my whole experience shooting for Fufan. Also, if you could find a photographer that worked with the brand before and they could tell you how they operate, that could save you a lot of time too. I did that after the photo shoot. I was talking to this photographer who worked with this brand, and he told me basically he had the same experience as I did, and it wasn't the best. So yeah, definitely talk to your fellow photographers. I feel like photographers now, we're more than ever telling secrets, telling stories. So it doesn't hurt just to DM somebody, even if they have 10K followers. They will answer you. Trust me, they will answer you. So yeah, so that's the whole photo shoot, guys, and that's the whole video. Thank you for watching this video. If you got this far, please comment down Fufan ? If you guys want to see my photographs on their website, I'll put that link in the description as well. I'm very grateful, very humble to have my photographs onto their account. That's probably one of the best feelings too. Remember to always have a treatment and always have a contract, so you know that you're well more than prepared to hit up a agency or a brand. Peace out, guys, and pause. You're watching. Why so negative? Peace out, guys. I'm Josh, and see you guys in the next video. Peace. Check out my last video. That's a video with Made by Crack talking about his tattoos and just what they mean to him and stuff like that. So yeah, watch it.